Russia bombed children's hospital. 17 injured, says Ukraine. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. Mariupol. The airstrike of Russian troops at a maternity hospital. People, children are under the wreckage. Atrocity. How much longer will the world be an accomplice ignoring terror? Close the sky right now. Stop the killings. You have power, but you seem to be losing humanity. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky tweeted. A maternity hospital in the southern port city of Mariupol was bombed by Russian forces on Wednesday, Ukrainian authorities claimed. This marks a brutal new low in the 2-week-old invasion. Mariupol, the airstrike of Russian troops at a maternity hospital. People, children are under the wreckage. Atrocity. How much longer will the world be an accomplice to ignoring terror? Close the sky right now. Stop the killings. You have power, but you seem to be losing humanity, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky tweeted. Footage shared by the country's Ministry of Defense and verified by BBC showed smoke rising from the destroyed building. The city wrote on Facebook that the destruction was a colossal. Ukrainian MP Dmitry Gurin initially told BBC anchor Yalda Hakim that there were a lot of dead and wounded women in the building, which holds both maternity and children's hospitals. But the Donetsk Military Administration Chairman Pavel Kirilenko later said there were no casualties among mothers and children. He said at least 17 people were wounded, mainly medical staff. Ukrainian news outlet Romedeshk reported. It is unclear how much of the damage was sustained in the previous airstrikes that has hammered Mariupol for days, Daily Beast reports. No media outlet has first-hand account of the attack and Russia has not commented. The hospital said last week it had moved patients down to a basement transformed into a bomb shelter, leaving a gleam of hope that any remaining occupants might have survived the possible attack. It is also unclear if the facility was evacuated entirely when Russian forces cut the city's water and power supply a week ago. Regardless, any attack would provide further evidence that Russia is blatantly lying when it claims it is not targeting civilians. Mariupol had been under heavy attack for almost the entirety of the invasion, with Russian forces all but encircling the city, according to Britain's Defense Ministry. More than 1,000 deaths have been recorded in the city of 430,000, and the Associated Press correspondent reported earlier Wednesday that the scene was extremely grim. Corpses lie in the street. Hungry people break into stores in search of food and melt snow for water. Thousands huddle in basements, trembling at the sound of Russian shells pounding this strategic port city, the outlet reported. One city official told the New York Times he had seen people drink from puddles in the street, and Deputy Mayor Sergei Oglov described the situation as medieval. Russia had initially promised to recognize a safe evacuation corridor for Mariupol civilians, but Ukrainian officials reported that Russian attacks prevented a convoy of rescuers from reaching the city. Ukrainian officials said on Tuesday that a 6-year-old girl had died of dehydration as a result, and civilians were being held hostage. Putin, now wow, show love. That is why I was saying that this man is coming out to say boldly, I'm not targeting civilians. Who is he now targeting? No, now. Who is he now targeting? And why are all of a sudden, or did I say all of a sudden, since the beginning, civilians has been dying, as well as military men and women. So what exactly is he coming out to say? Uncle, it is not, don't be saying this thing. Please, if you want to be a bully, own it up. Own it up. If you want to be a bully and you want to be a wicked person, own it up. Don't come and be covering it and be saying, putting icing on the cake and be saying you're not targeting. I said it from the onset. This man is saying he's not targeting civilians, but he's bombing residential buildings. Now, is it military men now that live in the residential buildings? Come on now. You're bombing hospital, maternity hospitals, and you're coming out to say you're not targeting civilians. Uncle, Lori Raw. No, now. No, I don't even want to be in the politics of USA did this, NATO did this. My own is, why is he targeting Ukrainian citizens that he does not have any issue with. Sincerely, sometimes our Nigerian rulers here at the Senate, the House of Senate, they dig out their own on TV. They exchange blows on TV because they know this person is the person I'm having issues with. They go directly. And they fight. They don't even mind if they are being recorded or not. But look at what Putin is doing. He's fighting against those that cannot fight back. No, it's very unfortunate. It is sad. And it is really, really, his low is becoming too low. Like his low is becoming too low. Africa has been at war before now. The war we created for ourselves and the war staged for us. Who knows? It might be a payback syndrome that is going on in the West. Thank God no child died. Are you there? This is pure madness. Bombing children hospital. What does Putin really want? I hate to hear this. I am angry. Well, there is nothing your anger can do at this point in time. That is it. No matter how we talk, no matter what we say, no matter how you type, it cannot make Putin. He's like somebody when his mind is made up, his mind is made up. He's like he has been waiting for this for a very long time. War is terrible business. I tell you, for those who are always chanting war songs, for those this morning, they will go in Daboski, we will do this and we'll do that, and we'll treat you in the language you understand, please. War is not the one we are saying that Boko Haram there. No, that one is not even war. That one is somebody sponsoring those people, and those people are killing people. If you want to see real, God, no. I don't think Ukrainians, as in, if they start writing a book on just these 2 weeks, of invasion, of Russian invasion, they will be able to, if you give them a book, they will exhaust it, they will not be able to finish writing it because the trauma is going to remain with them for the rest. In fact, no. This is why Zelensky, the comedian, should have settled for negotiation when Putin started complaining and calling attention to the military rescue Ukraine to exposing Russia to its in romance with NATO and the UN. But Zelensky thought all parts of a comedy show and the US and the NATO would be there to fight off Russia. Truth is that this war is enhancing Zelensky's celebrity status as a comedian. The list of his objectives is negotiating the war to an end. He has armed almost everybody in Ukraine. That almost implies almost everybody qualifies as a military target. And NATO is still considering the economic loss the country would encounter should they strike against Russia. Arrant nonsense. The West should stop playing, should stop being cunning. Putin should stop bombing civilians. Ukraine president should do the needful. That is all I have to say. On this note, we've come to the end of the news to say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come here next time, enjoy the rest of your day.